Last time on Rad Radio.
Out of boredom, walking for miles, Troy and I liked to flicker with our radios that we were provided. Something came on the dial. We pulled it all the way up. Volume to the max. Now that was eye-opening. That kept us up all night. We're walking all around the house trying to find what direction was the strongest signal. There wasn't much clarity, but we definitely wanted to chase it. That, and we wanted to stay with the dog. The dog had seen better days, and Troy was real attached. Attached at the hip even. Dog wouldn't leave his side. It did bring another sense of hope. Maybe there was life in this world, in these hallowed grounds. One bullet, straight through the head. The dog lay dead, right in the kitchen floor of Troy's home. He wouldn't have done it. He would have let the dog sit there and suffer. Or try to bring it with us. There was no hope for it. I had to shoot the only living thing we had seen so far. More of that was surely to come. But now I had to deal with Troy's wrath.
Why? Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that, Jax?
I'm sorry, Troy.
You did this without asking me, Jax. I love that dog.
You see, the things that we love, sometimes you have to let go. It's hard to see that at the time, but then you look back on it. You look back on it and you realize the right decision to make. I do feel remorse. I could tell Troy was fuming with anger.
What? Well, I'm gonna kill you.
Troy lunged after me, tackled me to the ground. Troy had me in a headlock. I was on the brink of being unconscious. Troy let up.
I don't know what to say to you, but I'm a fair man. I need some time alone. I don't know what to say to you. I'm so mad. I need some time alone.
I understand. Take some time. Let's pack our bags. Try to find out where the signal's leading us.
This conversation. This isn't over. Okay. Alright. Just have too much on my mind.
Troy got up and he stormed out the room. The floor was a bloody mess. I grabbed the corpse of the dog, took it out back. Tried to clean up the mess I'd made. Really don't think there was any hope for that dog, and to leave it here was too cruel. It was a misstep. Did not talk to Troy about this situation. I took that choice from him. Just like we had been stripped of our choices in this exact situation. Maybe I was just taking out my anger on the dog. Even still, I feel like it was the right decision. Even if I made it for someone else. I put the dog down. And now it's time to move on. We pulled out the shortwave radio transmitters that the prison guards gave us to transmit research back to them. We started playing with the dials. We had saved the frequency that we found the mysterious signal on. Trying to tune back in, looking for the strongest signal. What direction we were going in. It appeared from the short scour around the house that it was more towards the city. The mission was headed that direction anyway. How convenient. Troy, you ready to go? You got your stuff ready?
Yeah, I suppose I'm ready to go, man. I don't know about you, Jax. We got some issues to work out.
We can talk about these issues as we walk. We got stuff to work on. Let's go. Troy knew of a bar around this area. It's a popular hotspot for this town. He considered that if anyone was alive, maybe they were drinking their sorrows away. Maybe he too wanted to take a few sips and forget the situation that just happened. I wouldn't be such opposed to taking myself a little drink. So I obliged, and we walked to Old Sully's bar. We arrived at the Western Bar, Old Sully's pub, like a ghost town. Glass shattered across the floors. Electricity was off. It was grim, but there was still some drinking to do. Troy headed up behind the bar and grabbed a few glasses, poured us some drink. As we kicked back, told stories of the old times. We scanned the frequencies to see how much closer and how much more clear the signal could get.
Hey, this, I just want to say, we're talking about this, what we're doing here. If you are humans, I need you to live in the city. The city is not what you think it is. There are people out there that are trying to hurt us. Please use caution. I would like to let you know that this song will be I'm waiting to join the song, and the brain just keeping listening.
Lots of information there to gather. But we were definitely getting closer. Was it a warning? Maybe things got worse around the city. Should be wary of characters that we meet along the way, if there are any. Sitting back, taking a few drinks with Troy.
I actually know this little local station right outside the city. It's on our pathway. I think that if we...
Wait. So you're telling me there's this radio station that you knew of? If we could communicate with the broadcast that's happening inside the city?
Well, yeah, I think, yeah, I guess. If we come here to this little local station and we can maybe get in contact with whatever broadcast is happening out of the city. This little local station, this is like 10 minutes away from this bar. We can go and mess with some stuff and see, what we can do. I don't know if it'll hurt, but maybe we can try.
You seem to feel a little bit better once you got some in you. But I like the idea. It's a good one. Maybe we'll find out some information before we get too close. Like I was saying before, I think it could be a trap. I'm thinking maybe the adverse effects would be we're letting them know that we're coming. But who knows? I say it's worth a shot.
I agree. And I think if we go to this little local station, we can broadcast and, maybe we can find more people doing that. I was actually, you may not know this about me, but I worked at this local station. I was an operator there.
Really? You tell me you were a DJ or something?
Well, I had my fair time, but they said I was losing my touch. I wasn't hitting it with the kids, You can only play the top 40 from 2003 so many times before people just stop listening. They claim that I was the reason why radio was dying.
Really?
Yeah. It hurt. So I took a back row seat, worked with one of the producers on the roll. We would do fundraising events and just help with audio stuff, Nothing too crazy. I just past my prime, but I know how to work the stuff. The equipment there, I can get it going.
You think we should make a signal, kind of like the one in the city, letting people know where to go, how to get to safety?
Did you say that prison back there safety? I might tell them, just stay indoors. Try to get out and don't get caught. Maybe we tell them to meet us somewhere. We get a little collective going and we try to get them out alive, not in prison.
And what do we tell them about our research?
I gotta think about my family, But let's just get to the radio station. That's our first step. If we can do that, and not run into any trouble, I suppose we'll progress from there. And maybe we'll get some more information for such research that we can send back and appease our oppressors.
Sounds like a good idea. You want to kick it in this bar tonight and then head that way?
Yeah, as long as you don't shoot another dog, I suppose. Sounds like a good thing.
Listen, I did that for you, alright? Don't hold this against me.
You lack so many normal characteristics of a human being. I now understand why you placed yourself in a box and saved no one else.
Don't you talk about my family. I warned them. I told them the end was nigh. And they denied me. Listen, I was trying to do you a favor. Maybe one day you'll see that. I went to bed that night, and I dreamt of that first life I took. That dog, Troy's dog. Pulling that trigger was easy when it was something suffering. But what if it was coming after me? What if it was my survival? Would it be just as easy? Or a threat to Troy? Maybe my senseless killing is just as bad as the ones before me that caused all this to begin with. World War III. Maybe I was much like them, cold and heartless, more focused on myself than the lives of others. Maybe there was a better way to go about it, but what is done is done. The next morning we woke, grabbed ourselves a few more drinks, and we walked to the local station where Troy had been employed.
Now, what we can do, sit behind that microphone, and now what I'm gonna do is hit record. We're gonna play a 30-second loop, and it's just gonna constantly loop and let people know what's happening and who we are and what we're trying to do. Now, do you want, what are we trying to get at? You know what I'm saying? Do we want them to come here?
I think we remain truthful. We tell people that there's gated perimeter around all of this exclusion zone. What they call the exclusion zone. We don't know how large it is.
You ready? You ready to do this now? I'm gonna hit record here, and you just go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Hello. If you're listening to this, I want to let you know the end of the world is here. As you may know, my name is Jax Ripley. I'm here with my friend, my buddy Troy. We are here to tell you that if you are within the exclusion zone of places that have been bombarded with nuclear weapons, you are trapped inside. The UN is outside the perimeter. They're imprisoning anyone who tries to escape. We have been sent back here to try to rescue you and take you back to their facilities, where I assume they will poke and prod you with needles and knives to show what kind of elements you have been exposed to during this wartime. We are currently at KWUV. If you wish to aid us, come on down. We'll be here for the day. I'll let you know our plan. We're going straight to the city. There's another distress signal, from what we can tell, but the message is so distorted, we don't know what it's saying. Sounds like someone's in need of help. That's what we're here for. Get down to this station, and we'll tell you more about it. For now, Jax is out.